Okay, so I'll take this one like it's hot in here. So anyway, what we'll be talking about is a very important part. Okay, since we are dealing with administrative law, we'll talk about something wrong in the administration, which it really fails, and everybody, almost all people of the world, can see the problem. Okay, so I'm actually referring to the conflict in Russia, between Russia and Ukraine. Okay, I would like to talk about what's the problem, and probably we can make some suggest some solutions. I don't know how to make this to exit to make my face bigger. Okay, so um, we'll talk about the charter in UN because in a democratic country. Okay, in fact, this is your guide in how to deal with the administration. Okay, so in our country, or in fact all the world, advertises the kind of government which is democratic. Okay, so the other ones, supported before a long time ago by Russia, this kind of system known as the communist before. Okay, but now, although it's a democratic, but it seems that the leader is still in the age of um, a totalitarian government where people are not allowed to exercise their rights. Okay, so what I see right now is the inequality. Okay, upon recording this one, I'm going to upload this probably so that everybody can see and how we argue. Okay, people might um, get our idea for the betterment of the world. I'm actually referring to the problems which I see in the United Nations Charter. Okay, lately, okay, the reason why it was created, the United Nations, was because of a failure in the League of Nations. Okay, during World War One, when it fails, then they created a new union, okay, known as the UN Charter, where all members of the country, if you consider yourself to be a peace loving, then you can actually become a member of the United Nations. Okay, so but the problem is there is an equality really in the membership of the United Nations. Okay, I'm referring to an organ actually of the United Nations, which is the Security Council, where there are 15 members. Okay, the rest are rotating. Okay, they have their terms. Let's say 2 years, and there are permanent. Okay, so if you notice, these permanent members are the great countries. Okay, and they have the tendency to really colonize. Okay, why? Because of the inequality. Okay, like Russia. Okay, United States of America, and we know China right now is trying to invade. Okay, Great Britain and France, but they have no problems. But the rest, okay, the three are so aggressive that they tend to violate. So why is it so? Because they get that power, the confidence to colonize because of their permanent members. Had there been inequality among members of the Security Council, then I do not think they have the guts to colonize that country. And it is always an impending threat to all countries if that inequality will not be resolved. Okay? Why? Because if you are a Security Council, if you understand the organ of the United Nations, there are actually different organs. Okay, one of that is the Security Council, which serves as the peacekeeping force, or it's like a police in our locality. Okay, but what if the police is the one who violated the law? Okay, nobody will police the police, right? So that happens. Okay, right now, okay, this Russia, China, even in America is not exempt, although they propagate really the idea of democracy. Okay, America proposed the democracy, which is really good. Okay, but others, okay, if the leader has the tendency of colonizing, or he has this mentality of expansionist, or who wants to expand their country, then there is really a threat. Okay, so Pearl, usaman, usaman, it, nga naman, Pearl, karon dayon, amad ko. Oo, tas mas natin dito. Oo, madto ko, madto na ko.